Hi and welcome back to the Glory Days. This is episode 26, and in this episode we are about to take on FC Porto and Real San Sabastian in our Champions Cup Group B games. If you're looking forward to this episode, please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. We had a much improved performance against both Empoli and Verona since our last video. In the Empoli game, Vlahovic got a hat-trick, our loanee Origi scored, and against Verona, both Chris Nefom and Šeško got their first goals in the league. So things are looking up when we head into this FC Porto game a little bit more spirited than what we were. So we're heading into this game with a slightly different squad. We still have Dragowski in goal, Biraghi at left back, Martinez takes his place again, and Milenkovic, Odriozola, Torreira as a ball winning midfielder to add a bit of fight in that midfield, Castrovoli and Pulgar, then we got Origi, Kouame and Vlahovic up front. At this point in the last campaign, we'd lost our first game, and in our second game we actually had a draw. It wasn't until the third game I think we got the victory. I don't actually know that many of the Porto players anymore. You can see our form there, we got 3 wins and 2 draws in our last 5. Current table standings are all of us on 1 point. We drew our first game against Lille, and it's Porto who are at home, who have the first chance. We clear it off the line. Vlahovic now with a chance to break. Takes all the way down the left hand side, but I'm not sure how fast he is. If he can really beat them from that kind of distance. Kouame now to Milenkovic. We're in our own half. I was looking at our stats recently, and we have the ball a lot in our own, in that sort of middle line, as Origi gets in there and almost scores. We have the ball a lot around this central zone, but apparently we have quite poor passing. So again, that's cleared from the corner. Torreira now on that right hand side, Odriozola runs to the byline. Can't get it past the first defender, we get another corner. We're keeping the pressure on here. Torreira with the corner in. It's cleared away from the near post. Torreira picks up again now, Castrovoli to Milenkovic, but the chance comes in to an end. Torreira flies that over to Vlahovic. Opportunity to play in Kouame, I think it was, making the run, but he didn't. He's got Castrovoli now. Kouame does get it this time and shoots, and it's over the bar. It's been a positive first 20 minutes as we get another corner, and Vlahovic does head this one into the back of the net. We take the lead here. And it's a deserved lead for these first 15 minutes. Simple near post header. Beats the goalkeeper. Vlahovic is having a good start to the game, so is Biraghi and Martinez. Martinez warrants that start. We have to be careful with Odriozola, he's played a lot of games, we don't want to lose him. Kouame now picks up on the right hand side. Vlahovic again involved. To Torreira, Castrovoli. Nice ball into Vlahovic again, he tries to beat the defender and get around the goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper stands big. Strange corner attempt that was. And again it ends. Remains 1-0 as we approach the halfway point. Porto. Chance here at the end of the half, but Biraghi picks it off him. Tries to play it through to Vlahovic, but it's a very poor pass. You can see again what those stats from the data hub are saying. So we win the ball a lot, but then we're not particularly good in the possession. Whereas last season we were very good in possession. And considering our midfield 3 are pretty much the same, it can only really be the wide players. And Koopmeiners is actually better for passing when he does come into the side. Okay, we approach it. Origi fires wide there. It's a very poor attempt as we end this half. You can see we have looked the stronger. Both teams had 12 attempts, 7 on target. Not really the highest of expected goals, but doing well. Possession has been okay. Passes completed has actually been quite high in this game. But they could just be passes towards that middle of the park and not really passes which are breaking the teams open. A couple of changes then for Porto. We'll see how they affect things. Everyone's having a good game so far. We're at the hour mark, Biraghi on this left hand side to Torreira. Origi now plays it to Odriozola to Castrovoli. Goes back to Odriozola, who fires it into the net. It's a great goal. It looked like the chance was going to go. You can see here, Origi plays it in, Odriozola. Castrovoli, when he shoots here, looks like the chance is going to go. Defender would clear it, but Odriozola picks it up again and doesn't make a mistake that time. Keeping that pressure, we got Polgar now, a free kick. He shoots, but it's a great save by the goalkeeper, Bragi now. From the corner, and Porto do have a chance to break. Arias runs forward. It's 2-on-2, but defenders were getting back. We do clear it. 70 minutes played, starting to get a few tired legs. I think we'll make a couple of changes, freshen things up. Castrovoli will come off, bring on Zarracho, who's another player who hasn't been performing, but lately he's really turned his form around. I think he is a little bit susceptible to injuries, so I'm being a little bit cautious. We'll also give Jota his opportunity. 20 attempts in this game, 9 on target. With the exception of the Leipzig game, that has to be one of our better performances here. I think we'll finish the last 10 minutes with Šeško to come on. Šeško gets first touch. Jota plays a lovely ball into Zarracho. Zarracho chips the keeper, and the subs combined there to make a really great goal. We're now 3-0 up against Porto on their patch. You can see here, Šeško combines with Jota, who then fires it over to Zarracho. All the subs combined. It's a piece of manager magic. Great defending there as well by Milinkovic. Lovely sliding tackle. So here we get this to Jota, Torreira, Polgar. Lovely little bit of play. Back to Jota, runs through. Šeško was taken out, but it didn't matter as Jota got in anyway. Makes it 4. So in comparison to where we were last season, we've now got a victory in our second game in comparison to a draw, and we've also got a draw in our first game where we'd lost last season. So it's looking better. We just have to keep that up in our next 2 games. And that is how it ends. 4-0. Zarracho getting another goal for us, played well again. It's only 2 games, but for the first time we actually top the table in the Champions Cup. I hope we top it when it comes to the end. All importantly though, we get that 2.4 million to add to the coffers, which will boost our transfer budget next season. So we'll go to the squad, and you can actually see here Zarracho, who hasn't been performing, has now got a rating in his last match at 7.3. If you look at his form, he has been doing well. He actually got an 8.3 in the game before that against Empoli. Got 2 assists. A little bit of a turn in form lately. Everyone's average rating has really gone up. We're now in October. Our schedule in between the Real San Sabastian game is Sampdoria and Venezia. These games will play off camera. We'll come back to the Real San Sabastian one. And hopefully we'll follow this one up with 2 more victories, as our competition page sees us creep into that 4th spot, 1 point ahead of Bologna, who really started the season very brightly at the beginning. They've fallen a little bit down the table now, 5 points off top spot, which is Inter at the moment. We're 4 points off, but their goal difference is really something else at the moment. 13 goals. If we check who is scoring for them, it's primarily Lautaro Martinez. We're getting a few goals from a couple other places, but it's mainly him. 60 to 91 million. A bit of a bargain. I'm not sure what transfer business they've actually done. So they brought in Mr. Dembele on loan. That seems like a very good loan. He is also joining Inter permanently. Yep, that looks like a bit of interest and stuff. So we will play these games off the camera, and we'll come back in just a moment. And we return for a game against Real San Sabastian. And for this game, we're going to go with a squad of Dragowski in goal, Bragi at left back, Martinez, Milinkovic, and Odriozola. Our normal back 4, Torreira taking on that ball-winning midfielder role. Castrovoli and Koopmeiners, Origi, Jota and Vlahovic up front. All of our front 3 seem to be scoring quite well at the moment. So Jota's got 5, Origi's got 3, Vlahovic has got 5. I don't see how we should really break up that goal scoring pair. Just before we kick off this game, we'll have a quick look at how we did in our past 2 games. So we beat Sampdoria 2-0, where Koopmeiners scored both goals. One was a penalty. That was followed up by a 3-0 victory at Venezia, where Jota got 2 and Origi got 1. We were able to play a rotated squad. We even got some of the under-20s in there, and all in all it was a really good bit of league form. So our form's really changed now. Had 5 wins in the last 5. Real San Sabastian are actually in 3rd place in La Liga, but they've only got 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses in the last 5. Lille have already played and they've drawn their match by the looks of it. We have an opportunity to reaffirm our place at the top. We're the favourites here, so I think we'll go a bit more attacking. Although in saying that, I've done that in previous games where we've been favourites in the Champions Cup and ended up losing it to teams which we really should be beating. But this one, we look like we've got a front 3 who are in form, and hopefully they're about to take all their chances. But again, it's Real San Sabastian who've got a chance here. Patient plays, they break through our lines. Isaac just manages to get through. Very poor effort in the end though, and we got away with that one. I think I'm going to respect them a little bit more and go positive. They have another opportunity to come at us. This is a very long highlight which can only end up in a goal. I hope that we nick it and it's for us, but I don't think it will be. Isaac gets in again. This time he does score. It's a much better finish than his first effort. Placed finish into the right hand side of the net. Our team really needs to perform a lot better now. So Baragi's actually taken an injury. Really should have him subbed. We'll bring on Igor. Terrera now. Kostrovli plays that ball at the right hand side. Odriozola gets in. Origi tries to shoot. It bounces off the defender. Somehow there's a bit of ping pong again, but it goes out for a goal kick. A loss here would drop us down to 3rd place. Terrera fires in that free kick. The goalkeeper saves it. So Terrera got in the free kick. Vlahovic got the header in, and it was Odriozola who got onto the rebound to make it 1-1. That's a very crucial goal that takes us back up to 2nd place. We need to at least have a draw here. A win would be preferred. It's going to be very tough to go away to Real San Sabastian and take something from this team. Jota now down the left hand side. Gets that ball in. Origi at the far post. It hits the post. Vlahovic has a couple of attempts. He can't make it pay. Terrera gets that corner in again. Martinez picks up Terrera for an opportunity to get it back in. Doesn't take it. Munoz nicks it off him and the highlight is over. So we have been the better team. We grew into that match. We have actually had 15 shots. 8 of them being on target. We expect the goals of round 2. Just about taking those opportunities now. We'll head back into this half. Just told them to keep up their efforts. It's 60 minutes gone though. We haven't been quite as creative as we were. I think we'll have to make some changes. So we'll bring on Kwame and Sheshko. We have 2 inside forwards now and a fresh striker. Hopefully that brings a bit of fresh impetus if we can get that 2nd goal, which we really need. But again, it's Real San Sabastian who've got an opportunity now. In the centre midfield, out to the right hand side. We need a bit of press here to get this ball off them. And we do. Odriozola gets it to Jota. He plays a lovely ball in for the fresh Sheshko. He's dragged outside. Kwame gets a shot, hits the bar. It's cleared only as far as Kostrovli. Terrera. Poor ball. And the highlight again comes to an end. Milinkovic to Kostrovli. Jota comes forward. Opportunity now, we're in the box. Manages to keep it. Kostrovli back to Jota, who fires it in. Sheshko can't quite meet it. He gets another opportunity and this time he does. It's 2-1 in the 80th minute. Boy, did we need that. Now we've just got to make sure that we keep this lead and don't do anything stupid for the last 10 minutes. Again, it was the subs combining. Igor came on, Sheshko came on, Jota came on. They've all contributed. 2-1. Just got to see it out now. Last minute played. We've done the business. The boys can be proud of their efforts there. That takes us back to the top of the group. We have 5 goal difference, 7 points. Real San Sabastian only got 2 points. We're now 5 points ahead of them. They really need the result in their next game. So going away to them could be a really tough match. We have to just go there, try and get a draw. That's going to make it extremely tough for them to try and progress through this. We got another 2.4 million. Bragi's only injured for 2 days. That's a really good result. And in terms of where we are now in the competition, we're still 4 points behind Inter, who look like a very good team this season. 18 goal difference they have, we've got 12. In terms of scoring goals, we seem to be pulling away from the pack, but Atalanta are still up there. And because Atalanta are up there in third place, I believe we will show them in the next game, and we'll follow that by the next leg of the Real San Sabastian. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.